So Dimitri, anything you want to end on? Something it's exciting for you. We're glad to have you today. It's fun for me. I hope everybody else enjoyed this conversation, but it's a lot of fun for me to kind of get off the charts for a minute and talk geopolitics because this stuff actually it really matters, and it's something to understand how we look at the macro landscape as macro traders every single day. So anything you're thinking of, Dimitri, that you want to end on, let people know about?
Yeah, for sure. Well, so, from a geopolitical angle, it's something I'll be publishing, rather releasing in the next hour and a half, is instability in the Caucasus, specifically in the North and South Caucasus near Russia. The short version of it, I'll do the TLDR, is that's taken away a lot of the Ukraine war has taken away a lot of resources Moscow would typically send to Central Asia to govern these regions and to prevent regional destabilization. But now we're beginning to see that crack. And even with the peace deal, there is a secular risk that could drain a lot of Russia's resources. That's one of the things I'm looking at, to the extent that I do wonder if that could disrupt some geopolitical endeavors, let's say, that Russia has vis-a-vis Eurasia and China. And the next one is Africa. Africa is flying under the radar, but there are a lot of conflicts emerging there, more so like, let's say, in the DRC. And I think that if you see a coup, statistically speaking, even though there are fewer coups now than there have been over the preceding 10 years, they are more successful. So I think it was Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger that have broken away from ECOWAS, which is like this essentially this union of West African states, and instead breaking into the Sahel. And you're seeing a lot of Russian and Chinese influence. So I might think, from a market angle, why do I care? And you're right, to a certain extent. There aren't that many follow-on disruptive effects in markets. But if you start having a breakdown intra-regionally, right, and obviously there's, intra-regional wars like Congo and Rwanda aren't exactly on great terms right now. But if you see that continue to spill over, while you see escalating US-China tension where supply chains have to be excluded in order to get some of the regulatory benefits like provisions in the Inflation Reduction Act, then that's where I think you could see commodity prices wobble.